Well, we're live and we're recording. What's up, guys? MikeO back with another live hangout. Been a while since I've done one of these that was just kind of like a general hangout. I've done a box break live and I did go live a little bit before the Super Bowl, but just on here to talk to any of you guys who are available to watch this live, and for any of you watching the archive, that's cool too. I'm going to show off a few pickups that came in since my monster 3-week mail day that I just did not get to for the longest time. And then talk a little bit about some other things going on, some thoughts on different stuff. So hopefully some of you guys will be able to join the live stream. I know it's kind of early in the day. It's 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, so it's like noon out on the West Coast. But anyone who can join live, definitely appreciate it as always. And then, of course, you know, if you are watching this late, that's cool too. You can always comment down below with that because this will be published. What's going on, Book Boy? Appreciate you joining. And the Card Dreamer, what's going on, man? Hopefully you are doing well. So we're gonna do a few things. Like I said when I kind of started this, is I'm gonna show off a few pickups. It's just a small stack, nothing much. Not worth making its own video. And then I just want to discuss a few other things. I'm going to talk a little bit about PSA grading and what's going on with them and the submissions I do. Going to talk a little bit about my channel and do a little bit of a little kind of survey type of thing. Just kind of get some thoughts on what people are interested in seeing, because I would love to make more content. And then I might be doing some mystery packs. I'll talk about that. And then, you know, maybe we'll just discuss YouTube and the community in general. What's going on, Impact Player, Manny Castillo, Adam, 716 Autos? Appreciate you guys joining. Definitely appreciate it. So give it another minute or two. See who, if anyone else is able to join. I know it's not announced. Would have been nice to announce it a little bit ahead of time. I kind of have known I was going to do a live video over the last few days, but just didn't get to it. What's up, Jeter and Yankees Nation? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with showing off a few of the small items that I picked up that have arrived in recent days. And then I'll get to some of you guys' comments. So here's a Terry Mulholland auto. And Terry Mulholland is one of my all-time favorite players. I know most people out there might not even, the younger people probably don't even know who Terry Mulholland is. How's the clarity on the card, by the way? I don't know if there's any way for me to adjust the focus. It looks a little out of focus to me as I look at it. I don't really see if I can. Configure video, camera control. I don't know if this works. What the heck? Oh, it's on auto. There we go. There, that is way better. I do know the live break I did didn't look very good, and I was told that by a few people in the comments. And so I apologize for that. But yeah, that should look focused up now, right, guys? Anyway, this Mulholland is from Topps Archives from 2017. I love Topps Archives. Awesome product. Fun product. If you're a baseball fan, I don't see how you don't like Topps Archives. I'm not saying it's like the most... If you're breaking to try and break and make money on it, good luck. It's really tough. There are a lot of autos that don't go for a lot, but it is a popular product. It's one that I find really fun. Obviously, you get the current year rookies. You get the base set is loaded with today's stars and yesterday's stars, and then the autographs always include. They always include a lot of guys like Terry Mulholland and many others who were really good players, not obviously Hall of Famers or perennial All-Stars. Mulholland did start an All-Star game, but it also, you know, it gives you these guys that were good players and that aren't in many products. So when I saw that Terry Mulholland was in that product, I was pumped up. It was awesome. And this is the red version, which is numbered to 25. It's up here, if you can see it. So I've been picking some of these up. I have several base cards or base autos of him, and then I have the peach, and I'm looking for others. I think there's a blue for sure, and then I'm not sure if there's anything that's lower numbered to 25. I haven't seen it. If there is, if you guys do see it, let me know. I will certainly be in the market to pick that up, but got this one in this week, so happy about that. And then I got a redemption in from Topps. It's another Philly. It's a Bobby Abreu from Museum Collection, numbered to 50. I actually bought this redemption on eBay really cheap months and months ago, back like a week or two after this product came out, and it took forever to come back. So finally did arrive. They had one of those deals where you could request a sub, but Abreu, despite the fact that he was a really good player, does not go for a ton. He doesn't get as much hobby love as he probably could, and it wasn't worth requesting a sub. They would have sent me something that's like a $4 card or $6 card or something. So that is very cool for the collection, so I'm happy about that. And then I have a couple other eBay purchases. These are graded cards. Not really ideal angle here to show off graded cards. But anyway, this is a 2014 Bowman draft pick, the chrome version, Nick Williams. He's one of the Phillies outfielders. He was acquired in the Cole Hamels deal. And I got this one for $1.20. So, and it was part of a combined shipping deal. So, yeah, I'm not going to turn that down. It's PSA Gem Mint 10. Williams was actually fantastic last year when he came up. Played really, really well. Has a lot of ability. We'll see what happens with him this year. The Phillies outfield situation will be interesting. They signed Carlos Santana in the offseason. Therefore, Rhys Hoskins is going to play left field. And they still have Herrera, Nick Williams, and Aaron Altair out in the outfield. So I think Williams and Altair are two candidates to potentially get traded in spring training. I'm hoping not. I really don't think they'll move Nick Williams, but it wouldn't completely shock me. I think Altair's the guy they would be more likely to move. And I think if they go into the season with them all, I think Herrera is the type of guy who could get moved. But definitely one of those that, hey, I enjoyed watching Nick Williams last year, and that's a cool card. So there's no reason not to pick it up at that price. And then this is stellar here. 2016 Bowman's Best. Bryce Harper. This is the 96 Bowman's Best Insert Refractor. And it is freaking awesome. And it is Gem Mint PSA 10. Got this nice and cheap as well. So that is awesome for the collection. So really happy about that. So I'm definitely into the refractors lately, and I'm really into some of those mid-90s products. I've been following some of the Facebook groups and people's channels. A lot of people have been into that mid-90s stuff lately, and I love the refractors from that back then, and I love the atomic refractors. I've been looking at them. So those are just some pickups that came in that I didn't really want to wait to make a mail day video. Thought I would show them off. Nothing earth-shattering there, but still stuff that I like, and that's what's most important when you're collecting, is to buy stuff that you enjoy and like. For you guys who just joined, just hanging out here, wanted to show off that stuff, and then I have some stuff to discuss and talk about. Be on live for, I don't know, maybe another 15, 20 minutes. I'm going to get back to the chat since I was showing that stuff off. But thank you guys for the information, allowing me to get that all focused up. What's up, KJ's Autographs? Appreciate you joining. Who else we got here? Lax Cards, what's up, man? Yankees Cards, what's going on? Guys, Jerome is he's doing great on YouTube. I've been enjoying the channel. Jones Nation, what's going on? Congrats on that Jordy Nelson I saw you get back, just like me. Impact player. I love the throwback card designs. They're great. That's great that you pull autographs out of Blaster's book, boy. That's definitely good. Eli Gross, what's going on, man? I would think there's a good chance Altair moves. What's going on, Alan? Cole, can I trade for one of your Chipper Jones auto? I mean, it might be available, but it's not going to come cheap. It's going to be something really nice for the collection. Autograph Burst, what's going on? No problem, Yankees cards. Dream card? I don't know. I mean, I want to continue to add vintage to the collection. Believe me, I love the current stuff. I know I always hear people say archive is, or vintage, and vintage is amazing and it's the history of it. But like new cards are awesome too. It's all great. I want to get more into vintage. I want to pick up more. It's just you have to pace yourself when you're involved in the hobby. There's so many aspects to the hobby. There's so much stuff to choose from, and I'm kind of involved a little bit in all of it, from TTMing, collecting autographs, to getting autographs authenticated, to getting cards graded, to collecting modern stuff and vintage stuff. So obviously, like anyone, I would love some of those old mantles and all that stuff. I think what I want to do at some point is go through and just kind of get one slabbed card or so from pretty much every Topps release, and kind of that's how I'll collect some of my Hall of Famers, the vintage stuff. That's one of the ideas I've had. So we'll see. Who is your favorite baseball player of all time? I don't know. Terry Mulholland, as stated, is right up there. He's one of them. Big Chase Utley fan. You know, the guys who have played for the Phillies over the years, and there's just so many players. It's hard for me to pick out kind of one. Did I send to Bobby Abreu this year? I did not. I did not send to him, but I know he is going to be a guest instructor for the Phillies, so we'll see if he signs. I don't think he has much history of signing through the mail, but we'll see. So some stuff I wanted to talk about. One thing I'll bring up, mystery packs. I've been debating doing this for a while, and I think I'm going to do some mystery packs, and I'll probably post them on my Facebook page, the MikeO Sports Card Marketplace. I might do a formal video too, but I'm going to be selling off some mystery packs. They're going to be basically the way I'm thinking of it, and there's some people who do epic mystery packs, and they're awesome. They're $50, $60, and there's just crazy stuff you can get. My stuff is not going to be for the, expensive high-end collector. This is going to be more for beginners. It's going to be for, moderate collectors. If you're just looking to add some newer products, stuff from the last few years, it's just going to be parallels and inserts and maybe some rookies. There'll probably be at least one autograph per mystery pack, and that's just what I'm looking at, like a $20 price point. And the way I looked at it, there's so many people out there just itching to kind of open some stuff, or, have the thrill of getting in some new cards at an affordable price. And, I think of it as, what's the value in buying a $20 blaster box, and what kind of value can I produce for $20? And I think value-wise, my $20 mystery packs, will be that for people. So if anyone is interested, make sure you send me a message, and you can even post, and we can IM back and forth. So mystery packs are coming. They're pretty much going to be ready whenever. I'll do a post on Facebook. I did also just join Instagram, finally. I guess I theoretically joined it like 6 years ago, but had only had one post. I don't think I'll ever hardcore use it, but I will post stuff on there. My username is MikeOrs111, so if anyone's interested in the Instagram stuff, you can add me or whatever. I don't even, honestly, still don't even barely know how it works. So, showed the pickups, talked about the mystery packs, PSA grading. So I do the PSA group submissions, the Facebook page for anyone not familiar. I think it's MikeO's PSA grading submissions. I don't know. I don't even know the name of my own group. But a lot of people have been asking questions, and I've had things pulled apart lately, so I do have all my records, but I don't have them in front of me right here. So I start to forget exactly what submission everyone is in. We have 3 out right now. 2 have been posted. The last one that I sent in, it has to have been sent in 20 to 25 days ago at least. That hasn't posted yet. So once that finally does post, then the 45-day clock begins, and it's 45 business days. And that's one of the reasons I kind of wanted to send one out in February, but people voted for March, so it's going out in March. PSA is really slow right now. I guess as a company, they had some issues last year because their coin services are down, but their card services are up, and clearly they can't handle the workload right now. So the submission from January, which was posted February 16th. Wait, I am so off. Here, let me pull it up because it's February now. Okay, I got it up here. So what we sent in November, posted December 18th. That I would think and would hope would come back in the next 10 to 12 days. No guarantee, but that's kind of what I expect. What we sent off in December, posted January 16th. That is probably not coming back till late March at the earliest. What we sent in January hasn't even posted yet, and then we have that long wait. So it's still going to be a while, guys, just so you guys are aware that are involved in that. You know, there's just nothing we can do. You just have to send stuff and, you know, hope that it comes back sooner rather than later. That's just what, you know, it takes. So that's the deal with PSA. Wanted to address that. Survey-wise, I want to know, and you guys can post comments down here below. If you're watching the archive, post them as well. What kind of videos are you looking for? What do you want to see? I think it's very easy to fall in a trap and just kind of start putting out the same content all the time. We all get busy. We all get worn down for various reasons. You know, life gets busy. But I do have that itch to, you know, make hopefully some interesting and worthwhile videos. My TTM video views, I've noticed, are way down. I know I don't post as much TTM stuff anymore because honestly I just don't send as much. I did send a little batch out for spring training and I intend on sending more. I just have gotten so much more involved in other aspects of the hobby that you don't have time to fully dedicate yourself to all those aspects. You know, the mail days, the PSA submission reveals always do well. I would just like to do more stuff. I'd like to do some more how-to videos personally. I'd like to do some more kind of thoughts. Podcast, if you guys listen to that, have you enjoyed it? I noticed the last one is way down too. That one I did with Garrett. We were talking about the NFL Hall of Fame and TTMing and stuff. And that one on YouTube got over 100 views less than my previous one. And then I even looked on iTunes and SoundCloud and all that stuff. The views are down for that too. So maybe you guys are just tired of that. I mean, I'm still going to do the podcast regardless because I enjoy doing it. It's a lot of fun. But I do have plenty of ideas for the podcast. I have like my next 3 or 4 episodes already kind of thought out. Don't know exactly what order, but, you know, I've enjoyed doing that. Video-wise, but I want to do some binder videos. I'm planning on doing that. I'm actually going to work on getting a, hopefully, either a tripod extension arm or I want to get a rig set up so I can actually do a overhead view. So I'm thinking of doing some of that. I have, you know, a number. I probably have like 10 or 12 binders worth of stuff to show off. You know, there's just so many things. I know people have asked me to do a collection video. There's no way if I went through every card in the collection, it would be like an 8-hour video. I might consider doing an Allen Ginter video at some point if that's what people want. So just post down below what kind of videos you're looking forward to. I will hopefully be doing more box breaks as baseball products come out. You know, that's kind of seasonal. I would like to do a few retro breaks too. So we'll see. Those are all possibilities. Again, just let me know. If enough people want certain videos, I'll certainly consider making them. So let's get back to the comments and go through and see what we got here. I agree, Yankees cards. I love it all. It's just, you got to pace yourself. We'd love to buy some common rookie cards. Can someone help me out? If anyone's got any for sale, they can let them know. Mystery packs sound awesome. I have bought a mystery pack before from MikeO, and it was great. That was probably a couple years ago. If you ever need anybody on Lehigh Valley, let me know. I'm sure that'd be great. Who are you wanting? Alan Lind. Oh, I thought you were talking about Adam Lind, the Brewers player, for a second. What else we got? Occasional box breaks. Yeah, I'll definitely be doing that. Do 2017 Topps Blaster versus 2018 Blaster. I mean, I have old 2017 Blaster videos on the channel that can be found. Can you... How I sort my collection video? Suppose I could. I mean, I basically just sort mine sort of by sport. I have boxes. I keep all my stuff in just kind of the white boxes they provide. I have the slab boxes. I have just the top loader boxes. But it's possible. I also have a lot of stuff that's not card related. I mean, it's sports memorabilia stuff. I don't have a huge collection of game used jerseys anymore. I used to have like 60, 70 of them. Now I have like 10 or 12. I also have a number of game used bats. I have autographed bats. I have autographed baseballs. So I've always thought about pulling that stuff out. It's so much work just to dig the stuff out. Throwback box breaks would be sweet. It's just a matter of getting boxes that are worth breaking on camera at a worthwhile price. But I definitely would like to do that. I did do one video on grading. I think I gave some tips and just kind of showed how I did that based on modern cards though. But I could do more videos about grading. I mean, I personally still think grading is all about it's all about what you like, what you want for your collection. There's so many reasons to get cards graded. Obviously, it can improve the value. It can, I think it enhances the eye appeal, and then if you get the right grade, it enhances the value of the card. But, you know, there's also people want cards like that for their set registries. People for vintage cards want to know that the card is authentic. That's a big deal too, and not, you know, not something that's been fooled around with. Because people trim cards and all that kind of stuff. But it's all possibilities. Would love to see Topps get the NFL back. I don't think it's going to happen, but that would be awesome. I have not broken any Topps Olympic boxes. What's up, Mike? What's up, Writer 1984? Do you have any cards up for sale or trade? I have a lot of cards on my Facebook page for sale, but I don't really do the videos on here anymore because it's too complicated to do the for sale videos on YouTube. I used to do them years ago. It wasn't too bad, but then it gets to the point. You get so many people that say they want a card, they're taking a card, they don't send it. It just becomes a big hassle. So the Facebook page is MikeO Sports Card Marketplace. You can check that out. I have a bunch of cards up there, and I'll be doing those mystery packs. Just hopefully enough people show interest. Yes, I still have that Dan Fouts card. It's in the collection. It's in the closet, in a slab, in a box. Dan Fouts is not a difficult TTM, though. You could probably send him like 3 cards. He'll probably sign them all. I think his address is in Oregon, if I remember right. What's up, Andrew Williams? I'm not sure if I said hello or not. I see your message, though. You guys have any other questions? Leaf. I like the mini helmets. I actually still have a few. Who the heck do I have? I think I have like Danny Farmer on a mini helmet. I had one of those old, it was like Topps Reserve or something. Danny Farmer. I think he was drafted by the Steelers and then played for the Bengals for a little bit. I think I had someone else too. Will Washington, D.C. win a championship in 2018? Well, I know nothing about hockey or basketball, so I don't know. And the Redskins will not. I guess the Nationals have a shot, but they gotta find a way to win in the postseason first. They gotta find a way to get to a championship. All right, and I did want to talk a little bit about YouTube too. The community on YouTube, it's a great community, but unfortunately it does, and I know other people have said the same thing. It seems like lately there is just a lack of overall videos. So there's a lot of old-time people, and there might be new people that I haven't discovered yet, but I know a lot of the old-school people who've been doing it for years have just moved on. Some people for different reasons. Some people just had stuff come up that they can't be in the card community right now. They can't be an active member. And there's people who are still collecting. They're just moving on to different stuff, whether it's Facebook or Instagram or whatever. Personally, I still think YouTube is the way to go. I love the fact that I can go back and look at all the archive videos of my own. I can go back and look at videos in a well sorted manner of other people. I can go back and check out stuff because I know I've appeared on people's channels in the past. There's classic videos you every now and then, maybe from like stuff like the National, that you like to go back and watch. And I think YouTube is great for that. It's a great way to watch videos on your phone, on your computer, on your tablet, on your television, and all that. So I love the YouTube platform. And I'd like to see, people post more videos, hopefully, on YouTube, because I do miss them. And there's times where I go through the feed and I'll watch as many card videos as I can, but, you start watching other stuff too, because it's just not as many card videos and autograph videos. And I know it is, it can be difficult to make videos from time to time, but honestly, overall, when you're just making them with your phone and stuff, it's not that tough. If you have a more elaborate setup, then it gets a little more complicated. I edit most of my videos. I don't shoot much right to the computer, and I rarely use my phone. I did use my phone for all my Topps breaks this year just because I was all out of sorts with a bunch of different stuff, but, I don't know, it would just be nice to see more people be involved in the community and stay involved in the community. In terms of, we have a question, good tips for new YouTubers: just keep making videos. Don't get frustrated. It's going to take a while till you get more people following. Be active. Comment on people's videos. Be active, but don't be one of those people who just sits there and says, hey, sub, and this and that. And there's a lot of people who are very rude that just turn people off. People will find your channel eventually. I don't mind someone saying, hey, I got started. Would you mind checking out my channel? But you have to be polite about it and nice about it. Let's see. I want to check out some more stuff. More comments. Who will win the World Series? It's way too early to tell. Who knows? The Astros are still great. The Dodgers, the Indians, the Yankees. There's a lot of really good teams out there. The Red Sox. So, we'll see. It's still very early. Do you have any Jaguars autos, TTM recommendations? For Jaguars, I know Mark Brunell used to be good, and he's a classic Jaguars quarterback, so I would look into him. Honestly, I haven't been doing as much football, though, lately. Bookboy, you upload every day. That's cool. It's unfortunately not a link in here, and I don't think you can post a link. If you guys want, after this video is archived, feel free to post a link to your channel in the chat. That wouldn't be bad. And Jones Nation, I agree with you. I miss Andrew Williams' videos. What product other than Ginter are you looking forward to most this year? Ginter, they actually released a design for this year, and I'm not in love with it. They have like a scroll roll at the bottom of it, and it's kind of weird. But I still like Ginter, and I'll still collect it. Otherwise, I always look forward to stuff like Topps Chrome. There should be a lot of Phillies autographs in that this year, so I'll love that. Finest, I always like Topps Finest a lot too. Topps Tribute's awesome. I would like to break a box of that this year. That stuff's expensive. I've never broken Tribute before. I'm not sure about the baseball vlog this year. We'll see. That is a channel that definitely never really caught on as much as I would have liked. Jones Nation. I enjoyed doing it, and I'll probably do some videos in it. Obviously, I've been kind of busy and I haven't posted much in any of my channels outside of this one. MikeO Videos is probably the channel I get the most thrill out of making videos on, because I do stuff that's not card related. Not that I don't enjoy cards, but I like doing, I like doing the videos that take me hours to edit and stuff, and I know it sounds goofy, but I just have a lot of fun with it. So I would like to make some more videos on that. The Ghostbuster channel, I definitely would like to post more stuff. I have a ton of stuff in my collection for that to still show off, and I'll get to it eventually. Otherwise, we'll see. The baseball vlog, I'll probably do a few for sure, but we'll see what happens. I'm definitely looking forward to the National this year. I know some people will be going to that, and I did a few videos for it last year, but I think this year the plan is not in concrete. It's not rock solid yet, but my plan will be to drive to Cleveland. It's like 8 hours, 9 hours, something like that. And if I drive, I can bring more equipment, and therefore I can, have that stuff accessible. So what I'm hoping to do is, hopefully produce maybe a small video every day out there, then maybe do some live videos, and then, do some big epic thing afterwards. But the National is always a lot of fun as well, so that'll be fun. Last year's Ginter looked like an old. Yeah, last year's Ginter was all right. It wasn't my favorite, but this year the card is a little cleaner for an auto. But I think the little scroll at the bottom is just goofy looking. It's hard to explain. You have Wayne Gretzky autographs. That's pretty cool. Congratulations. So we're like 30 minutes in, guys. So if you guys have anything else, we can chat. Otherwise, be wrapping it up shortly. Just to recap, showed off some pickups for those who just joined. This is some of the stuff that's come in the mail lately. Really nice. If you want to hear me talk about them, you can watch the archive. Mystery packs, $20 a piece. That includes shipping. So more details on the Facebook page. And survey. Would love to know what kind of videos you guys want. That will be especially helpful if you post once this video is archived. I gave my thoughts on YouTube and PSA. So we'll see what else we got here. Yeah, making videos is, again, nowadays with either phones or tablets and all that stuff, webcams, you can make videos pretty easily with very little effort, in all honesty. And I think a lot of people get self-conscious and they think they have to make like super high quality videos. And for sports cards, you really don't. You do want to have things well lit. You do want to have decent audio. Hey, I'm not saying you have to have a microphone, but that will help. But you don't want to whisper in a video so people can't hear you. You don't want to do it in the dark so you can't see the cards. You want it to be decently focused. So you do want to do a good job on it. But you can just make a quick video on your phone. I mean, you record it in 3 minutes and you publish it. Like, it's not that's fine, The better quality is better. I'd prefer it, but it's not the end of the world. What's up, JMVP? MVP Nation? Opinion on 1975 Super. I don't really know exactly. I don't know much about them. Gypsy Queen. Gypsy Queen, they have some nice cards. They're not as good for autographs. Spring training? I mean, it depends who it is. I mean, honestly, in the past, I was bad this year. Like, I just sent stuff off. Usually I send it a few days before they arrive. And I've had guys who obviously sign it the first day and it's back, 3 days after spring training starts. Yeah, it's not guaranteed. It kind of depends player to player. I mean, I still have stuff coming in, I guess, from last spring. So you'll see some stuff come back really quickly depending on how much you send. I'll probably end up sending less this year than last year, so we'll see. I have a bunch of stuff for Pat Neshek I have to send off, but that's a gimme. I meant to send it during the off season, just never got to it. Anyway, it is 4:15 already. I did not realize how late it was. I actually have to go out in the pouring rain and drop some stuff off at the post office. They close technically at 4, but you can drop stuff off in the drop box by 4:15 and it'll go out that day. So I got to get going here in another 2 minutes. Any last second questions, I will answer them. Otherwise, I will publish this video and you can check it all out in the archive. But like I usually say, check out each other's channels, go around, check out the community, watch people's videos. You can be entertained by people, and you can learn a tremendous amount. I mean, I know I learn stuff every day about the hobby. I learn about products I don't know much about. I'll learn about players. I'll get ideas for stuff for my collection. And there's just a tremendous amount of people on this platform to check out. So it's definitely worth checking out. And I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. I love hanging out here. I wish I would have done it a little later at night because that way more people could jump on. So, that way you can hang out more. But what's up, Troy? Just be careful. I won't tell him. And yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, hopefully I have some more stuff. I don't know. I'm trying to think what, when a TTM comes in, I'll get a video up for sure. Mail day stuff. I guess I did buy a few things recently, but not a whole lot. And probably when Heritage comes out, I'll be able to do a break of that. I don't know if I'll do a box break or not. I'll probably do a few packs because I'm in a few group breaks for that product. And I don't know. We'll have to see. But we'll definitely be breaking something for that. I'll try and break like a pack of everything this year for sure. But all right, guys. Again, thank you so much for jumping in. I appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys next time. Have yourselves a great one.